You're naked. It's freezing. And there are no stores, no factories, no fabric. Just you, the wind, and survival. So how did the first human decide to cover up? And why did it take us hundreds of thousands of years to figure it out?
Modern humans have existed for around 200,000 years. But for most of that time, we were completely naked. No clothes, no cloaks, nothing. And we survived just fine, because early humans lived in Africa, where it was warm enough that you simply didn't need them. Around 1.6 million years ago, one of our ancient relatives, Homo erectus, started losing body hair. Why? Because they left the forests and moved onto the open savanna. Running, hunting, chasing prey under a blazing sun. And fur is terrible for staying cool. So our ancestors made a trade. They lost their fur to run faster and keep their brains cool. But that trade came with a price, because when the temperature dropped, they had nothing to protect them. Then the Ice Age came. Temperatures dropped, glaciers spread, and survival suddenly became very, very difficult. So when exactly did humans start wearing clothes? This is one of the hardest questions in archaeology, because clothes don't fossilize. A stone tool lasts millions of years. A fur cloak? Gone in decades. So scientists had to get creative, and the answer came from the most disgusting source imaginable.
Lice. Yes, lice. You see, there are two types of lice on humans. Head lice, which live in your hair, and clothing lice, which live exclusively in fabric. Clothing lice didn't exist until humans started wearing clothes. So scientists asked, when did clothing lice split off from head lice? Using DNA sequencing, they traced this genetic split and found the answer. 170,000 years ago.
That's when humans first started regularly wearing clothes. During the second-to-last ice age, when temperatures dropped so severely that survival without clothing was nearly impossible.
So what were these first clothes? Not exactly runway fashion. Think animal skins, draped loosely over the shoulders, simple capes and cloaks.
The earliest tools linked to clothing, stone scrapers used to prepare animal hides, had been found at sites dating back 780,000 years. The first steps toward fashion. But the real game changer came around 40,000 years ago. The eyed needle, a tiny bone tool with a hole at the top, just like the needles we use today. This was revolutionary, because for the first time, humans could sew clothes that actually fit the body. Sleeves, pant legs, layered garments. Not just warmth, but precision warmth.
And this invention? It's a big reason why modern humans survived the Ice Age, while many others didn't. When modern humans started leaving Africa, they needed to survive in completely different climates. Clothing made that possible.
But clothing did something else too, something more subtle. It created society. When people wear the same style of clothing, it signals belonging. It says, I'm part of your group. Researchers believe that as clothing became more common, it sparked cooperation, identity, and culture. A fur cloak stopped being just warmth. It became a symbol. Sound familiar? Because that's still true today. Every uniform, every fashion trend, every logo on a shirt, it's the same ancient instinct. Who are you, and who do you belong to? So the next time you get dressed in the morning, think about that. 170,000 years of evolution. Ice ages survived. Continents crossed. All because one cold, naked human looked at an animal skin and had an idea.
If you found this fascinating, there's a lot more where that came from, because the story of humanity is stranger and more incredible than most people realize. See you in the next one.